Guys, how's it going? Yeah, I know some of you are out there mourning what happened on Sunday, the mass shooting. And how a gentleman got 26 guns and attachments to make them fully automatic into a motel room on the 31st floor. I've read on Facebook the posts with people praying and hoping the best for those that was wounded. But I keep on seeing why. Why did this happen? I've also seen the post about a gentleman says it's the downfall of the United States society is what is causing this. And people are saying, how is that? Well, let's take a look. 70s, 80s, and 90s. The news organizations did not put a spin when it came to the news. A day after the shooting in Las Vegas, already CNN and all of their liberal views started spewing all out about how gun control has to come out right now. People, they need to mourn. They don't need your political views. We already seen a executive of one of the major networks be fired for saying that all those people shot were gun-toting Republicans. And I imagine there's probably other Democrats sitting at home saying the same thing because they're following what she said. It doesn't matter if they're gun-toting Republicans. It don't matter if they're gun control liberals. They are U.S. citizens. They are Americans. They are teachers. They are police officers. They're a husband. They're a wife, son, daughter. They don't have no red or blue when it came to that. So stop your political views when people are massacred. When there's a school shooting or any type of mass casualties happen. Let the people mourn. Put out the news. Tell them what happened. Let the police officers decide what happened, why it happened. Now, the gentleman that says the downfall of the society, he got that right on part of that news that I just talked about. Putting their political beliefs on it. Because once that executive got fired, it was all over the news. Because she put it on social media. There's another one for you, social media. I'm one of those that used to, every time somebody would say something that was against my beliefs, against what I thought, I would make a remark. I'd argue with them. Over the last few months, I have decided to stop because that is senseless. It is senseless to argue on there. Is it going to prove anything? No. But that person on the other end is going to think that you're an idiot. More than likely, they're going to think you're an idiot, but another person is going to think you are king because of what you just said. But it doesn't matter. Is it going to matter? Is it going to make a difference in this society what you just argued with somebody about? No. Are you fighting for life or death on it? No. So when somebody makes a strong argument against what you believe, just let it roll. There's no use to getting into an all-out argument over whether, gun control should happen or not. Right now, it's not time to talk about that. It's trying to figure out what to do for those that lost loved ones. We should be arm in arm in this and not be so divided that we're already going at each other's throats. Yet on Facebook already, posts are being paid to be spread to offend both parties. You're going to have this person said this, or that person said that, and it's going to make both parties go at each other. In 1942, Pearl Harbor. After that bombing of that naval base, do you think that those people were on TV? Do you think those people were on the radio, let's say, talking about their political agendas on why it happened? No. Because the president stood up and mourned for the loss. He brought the people together. And people brought themselves together. Democrats, Republicans, whatever the case may be. They stood arm in arm on this. Then we had Vietnam. A division between the two. You had people that called those soldiers baby killers. But I wonder if you understand that some of those babies were actually planted with bombs to kill the U.S. soldiers. So, let's go to 9/11. We had 4 aircraft. Twin Towers fell. Pentagon was hit. And the 4th one landed in a field in Pennsylvania. Did anybody put their political views on that statement on that day? No, they let the people mourn. Did they start putting it on the news the next following day? No, they let the people mourn. They let the people at those sites look for survivors. But then you come these many years later, and then now they put a spin on their political views on that situation. And a day after the massacre in Las Vegas, they've already started putting their political views. They didn't even let the people mourn. They didn't even let the people try to figure out what to do for those wounded. So the next time you see something bad on Facebook that makes you offended, let it go. Isn't that what your parents told you about? If it doesn't hurt you or kill you, to live with it? Mine sure did. Do you remember I got a little wine for your crackers? Or crackers for your wine, I should say. Got that backwards. When somebody felt offended. And another thing is, beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing. For what I mean by that is, I mean that you that believe in that Holy Bible, sitting there judge somebody. For he said it was wrong. Now, I'm not a preacher, and I'm probably the furthest from a Christian. But I will tell you one thing, that's what he said. He also said, do not argue with others, for I will take care of it. It's not time to be arguing about anything. It's time for those atheists, those Christians, those people in this country that are Muslims that aren't believe in the Islamic extremist views. Any type of religion, Scientology, any of it, to become arm in arm and take care of what is going on. For John F. Kennedy says, it's not what the country can do for you, but what you can do for the country. So it's time for the masses to take care of it. Become united again. Because there is crazy people all over this world that get offended by the smallest of things, and something will happen again. Because they got offended by something on social media, on the TV, or by what a family member has said. Parents, It's your obligation to teach the kids about this right and wrong. It's not a teacher's, it's yours. You are the parent. You're the teacher. You're the psychologist. You're the counselor. You're everything in between. Don't be just try to be a friend to that child. Explain to that child what's right and what's wrong with today's society. Explain to them. Explain to them that racism needs to be dead. Because there is still ignorant people out there that's going to believe that there is one race, one religion, one color, whatever the case may be. Believe that theirs is better than everybody. Because for one day that this country is going to need the Hispanics, the blacks, the whites, the Native Americans to go arm in arm. So like I said, the next time you see something on Facebook that makes you offended, there's one little button that you can click to take that off. So do me a favor and take that off, because how's it working out for you to sit there and argue with somebody else? It's not helping you out one bit. For all of you up there in Las Vegas and throughout the country who is mourning today from the deaths, me and my family send our dearest sympathies out to you. And all of you that's sitting in those hospital rooms injured or now at home that are injured, Godspeed on your recovery. Thank you.